All right. I don't know what happened. My phone been tripping lately. Anyway, the fastest 15 minutes on the internet, fastest 15 minutes in social media. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit all the buttons for me, and thank you very much for watching. Anyway, I want to continue to talk about reparations. Okay, so now we got this whole thing. Don't get mad, get paid. That's my mantra. Don't get mad, get paid. Don't get mad, get paid. All right, because you know. And the more I think about this and the more I meditate on it, the more I realize that, and I can hear my father, I can hear my ancestors, I can hear everybody just telling me, it's like, look, forget all of this, kumbaya stuff. Kumbaya, we tried for decades for kumbaya, and all we kept doing was getting smashed. So now, I like to send out basically a challenge to all of the black people, black lawyers, and black accountants, and black, anybody that deals in that fiduciary type relationship situations, insurance, all that kind of stuff. All right, we need to corral this money. All right, get this money, the reparations thing, and and then Bob Johnson, who, like I said, me and him don't really, because of the whole. See, the thing about Bob Johnson is that when he sold BET. See, it wasn't just like selling a company, it was like selling part of history. So now they all on TV, and I seen the little one of the little promo clips, and one of the promo clips they talking about the 40-year anniversary and stuff like that. But we ain't owned the joint for 40 years. See, it's kind of like, it's like, I built this house, but then I sold it to somebody else. And see, a lot of this stuff could have been done by the network. It could have been all over with. A lot of this stuff could have really been done through BET, because everybody, look, all the people that grew up watching BET, that grew up, watching all of that stuff. And if you would have just put an information and news protocol within there, or either spun off another network, or something like that. But my whole thing is like, look, y'all, because we got to start doing this. Okay, so now, the money. Show us the money. Forget all this, we sorry this and all that stuff, and Black Lives Matter and all that. I mean, it's all well and fine, and, having all these town hall meetings. We're going to talk about racism and how we can solve it. And forget that. Pay us. Pay me and my ancestors what you owe us. Pay me and my brothers and sisters what you owe us. And then I always hear the Boondocks on that Santa Claus. You gonna pay what you owe, Santa. I'm just saying, you gonna pay what you owe. You done stole all of our inventions, all of our music, all of our art, all of our artifacts, everything. You done stole all the diamonds out of the ground. You done stole gold out of the ground in Africa. You done stole everything in the world. You got millions of dollars worth of gold and silver and jewels and riches sitting up underneath the Vatican. You got the same thing sitting in Westminster Abbey in England, and who knows where else. In France, we know that the Louvre Museum is full of African artwork. They stole all of the artwork out of Benin. What else do we? What else? Togo. There's a whole bunch of stuff. That's just the ones I know about. Who knows? Because most of this stuff is not public. Most of this stuff people don't know, because what? They stole it and they hid it. And stop tripping. You are African. You are from Alkebulan. You are from Alkebulan. All of this stuff about, I'm not this and I'm not that. Look, once again, the only thing that separates you and anybody else that's got pigment in their skin is a boat ride or a walk across some land or whatever. And then who tried to capture and rape your ancestors. You done did everything to us. You done tried to kill us. You done raped us. You done, lynched us. You done Jim Crow'd us, locked us up, did everything. But we still here. And we not going nowhere, because we are the children of the Most High, Amun Ra. We are those children. And you know it. You wanted to keep us from knowing it. We built everything. You think it's a coincidence that there are step pyramids in the Mayan and Incan cultures? You think that's a coincidence? You really do? You think that's a coincidence, or you think that the way we honor the earth and the way we honor the the nature of the earth, you think that that's a coincidence? That's why but then you came along and called us evil and witch doctors and all of this and devils and all this kind of stuff. It wasn't us. It wasn't us. Because I can feel it in my nature. And my people can feel it in their nature. That's why even when we talk about that thing, you lucky that we not vengeful people. You lucky. You are vengeful. We are not. How you gonna kill a man, step on a man's neck for 8 minutes and 45 seconds, and then talk about him like he's a dog? Or putting all these, even the protests against Black Lives Matter or nooses, and y'all still hanging people. I know there have been at least seven hangings since the George Floyd protests. So, yeah, it's always going to be racist. Be racist then. Be stupid. Racism is stupid. It's just stupid. It's stupid. Racism is stupid. Whether you're a black racist or a white racist or a yellow racist or a brown racist or a red racist, racism is stupid. Because at the end of the day, we all share the same fate. We all re-enter into some aspect of the universe. At the end of the day, that's what happens. Everybody is going to go. You're going to die. That's what's going to happen. Well, I should say your physical body is going to die. At some point, your physical body is going to give out. It's going to die. Because they have, out of all the advances in medicine and science and everything, they haven't figured out how to keep you alive. I guess respirators and ventilators or whatever. But even those don't work, because if you're not conscious, what difference does it make? So forget about all of that, because y'all don't want to talk to us. Y'all don't love us. Y'all only love us when we working for y'all, when we cooking for y'all. Y'all, all of the products, like Kraft Foods should be, like all of them sauces and all that stuff. So y'all wasn't cooking for yourselves, so who made that stuff up? And you sat there and you tasted it, you said, wow, that's good. So let's bottle it up. Let's put a name on it, bottle it up, and let's sell it. And then you made billions of dollars. Billions. Just Heinz, like the ketchup and the mustard and all that stuff. It's things that we think are very simple, but look, they have made, over time, they have made billions of dollars. They have made people billions of dollars and made them extremely wealthy. And I'm not talking about rich, and I'm not talking about hood rich. Hood rich is $1 million to me. Hood rich is $1 million, because $1 million is basically like $5 now in this economy. Because you can give, and all of the sports, all the athletes and all of the musicians and entertainers and all that kind of stuff, they proved it. Because most of them end up broke. And the only ones, the A-listers and all that kind of stuff, are the ones that can, why, like I told my son yesterday, why out of everybody that played in the era with Michael Jordan is the only billionaire? How come everybody else don't have $1 billion? And they play, you can't tell me Karl Malone ain't played just as hard. He might have lost, but he might have lost in the finals and stuff like that, but guess what? But he was a bad MF. Don't sit up there and act like nobody else played hard. Dennis Rodman, and I'm sure he got a little money, but he ain't got Michael Jordan money. You see what I'm trying to say? Or why does Michael, or when Michael died, why did he have more money? He got more money now than Tito does alive. Why? It's like, answer these questions. Think to yourself, why do certain people have all, because of being able to brand and sell things, right? And so, yeah, that's our N-word. We got to keep him alive because he's selling sneakers. We got to keep him alive because, and the same thing. And look, I haven't addressed Ice Cube. I've been trying to keep Ice Cube out of my mouth because I like Cube. I like him. But here's the thing, Brohamian, you cannot go around telling people not to vote and you're not going to vote for the Democrats or anything like that. Why? Because right now that's the only out we got. The only way that we can really legitimately get rid of Donald Trump is that we vote for Biden. We don't have a choice because we backed ourselves into a corner. Now, after the election, you can advocate all you want. In fact, I suggest that everybody advocate. We need to get rid of the Electoral College. We need to have a constitutional convention. Remember, all of the stuff that was written in the Constitution was written by white slave owners. White slave owners, business owners, so that all of the law, I have a law degree, all right? All of the law was written for them to be able to steal legally. Remember, slavery was legal. In fact, slavery is still legal under the 13th Amendment of the United States Constitution. All I got to do is duly convict you of a crime, and you are a slave. That's what prison is. All I have to do is duly convict you of a crime, and you're a slave again. That's all I got to do. Believe me, I know. So don't get it twisted. We got to change the laws. We got to get our money. All of the land, all of that land, all of the inventions, just like, and we'll go back to the Jack Daniel, and I've been saying this, like Jack Daniel's alcohol. While I was in college, I drank a lot of Jack Daniels. I never knew that a black man invented the formula or the patent for it. I mean, he doesn't have a patent, he has the formula. But what did his family get? George Washington Carver invented lotion, all of that stuff, all the stuff that you use for your care, and now there's big multinational companies that's making billions of dollars off of it, but yet still we're poor. And then if they give us a little bit of money, and the thing about this coronavirus, and trust and believe on the coronavirus, the whole thing about the coronavirus is this: they wanted to come up with a vaccine, vaccinate everybody. That was going to make them billions of dollars. All right, a vaccination that black people really don't need because we're carriers of the disease. By the way, we already have it, and we're probably going to stay asymptomatic. And the only people that are probably going to get sick and die from it are the people that have pre-existing conditions. Because that's the only pathology that I've seen that's like you can prove it through all the numbers and everything, but they don't tell you. They're not telling you everything. The other thing is, so get paid because they owe us. Like I said, all of the artwork, all of the everything that they've stolen from us, the music. I mean, come on. Throughout the entire infancy of the music industry, that's all they did was just steal the stuff that we made. And all of those artists, Big Mama Thornton and people like that, they died poor. But yet still there are people right now, there are white folks right now that are making money off of that music. And we have no clue. And we don't even know, we don't even know the extent of it. It's because it's insurmountable. But back to the coronavirus, do you realize that during this entire time, first of all, and I keep telling y'all, it started with that tax cut. They gave them 30%. How you going to cut 30% from the taxes of people that have billions? And then they got refunds. Where is that money coming? Even the stimulus money. Like I said, they giving rich people millions and they giving poor people nothing. $1,200 is not going to cover nothing in your house. I don't care, and I know people and everybody is so short-minded that they don't really realize that, look, that ain't no money. But if you can give all of them rich people $1.6 million and you can give 30% tax cuts to billionaires, and you look and you see that billionaires made more billions during coronavirus than they have ever. Jeff Bezos is like filthy rich. Even to the point where they like, look, let's just shut down the post office and let him do it. And there's supposed to be antitrust laws and collusionary laws and all that kind of stuff in order to stop big corporations like that. Remember when they broke up AT&T? But they tricked us because all they did was buy stock in the other companies and were like, okay, sell my stock in AT&T, buy Sprint, by T-Mobile, by whoever. Anyway, listen to me. Don't get mad Do not get mad at racism. Let it happen. You know what it is. Let it happen. Don't get mad. Get paid. Anytime they do something, make them pay. Make them pay. Boycott. Do whatever you got to do to make them pay, but make them pay. Fastest 15 minutes is up. My name is Judson Powell. I love you. Hit the love button.